Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about Figma, and let's go start Figma. If you go to the website figma.com, you can see that you can try Figma for free. And if I go down here, you can see a simple video. You can see all the customers they have right now, all the designs that you can do with it right now, and so basically these are some of the things that you can do with Figma, and we'll dive more into this in this tutorial. So if I go up here and click on this try Figma for free, I need to create an account, so I'm just gonna sign up with Google. So currently this is the page, and when you are first starting with Figma, it will give you some themes, like this is the theme libraries, assets, then this is constraints. I'll dive more into this later. This is vector network. Then we have comment over here. Then I can just share my um, projects with teammates, clients, and stakeholders. Then I have multiplayer. Collaborate in real time with your team and never worry about your files being up to date. Then we have this export. Then if I click here, then I have live device preview. Then I have file browser. Okay, so these are basically all the things that I have right now. So if I click here, you can see this is giving me an option to choose from all these things. For phones, we have these couple of options. For tablet, desktop, watch, paper, social media, Figma. So what is watch? So for the Apple Watch basically. So I'm just gonna stick with desktop, and if I just click on this desktop, it will give me this desktop look. So I can just zoom it, zoom out. If I press Alter and use the middle mouse, then it will scroll up and down. And if I use Control plus scroll, then it will zoom out and zoom in. I can just press the space bar, and if I just click on this and hold it like this, it will move like this, so that you can see right now. And if I just increase this, it will move to the x-axis. If I do something with this, it will move to the y-axis. So basically I don't need to use these two. I can just use here I can just use this hand with the space bar, and I can just basically move my desktop field. So the first thing that I want to do, I want to rename this one. So let's rename this into Tian's practice page. So let's name it Tian's practice page. And basically here you can see we have nothing right now. So we have couple of other things here as well. Auto layout grid. If I click on layout grid, uh, here you can see we have some sort of layout grids, and if I click on here, and from here I can just switch to columns. I can just increase this one. Instead of 5 I can have 8. Instead of 8 I can have 10. So this will come in handy when you are basically doing everything pixel by pixel. So maybe you want to have some sort of nav bar here. Here you want to say home, then about us, then contact us, then private login, then privacy policy, and you want everything to be in the same exact place. In that moment you can actually work with these columns. So for the moment I'm just clicking this one, which is basically saying I don't want to see this right now. So yeah, I can do some other things as well. If I just click on here, and I can just hover around this, and this will give me and solid color as the fill. I can just click on here and click on this linear as well, which will give me a gradient. So if I just go to green and select a green color, and here I can just select a blue color, so something like this, and I can just have the gradient from here to, from here to here. So that looks nice. So that's how you can do that as well. And here you can see we have this I button as well. So if I just click on this, the whole color will be gone. And if I just unclick this, and you can see the color is back. So I don't really need the color right now. So I'm just gonna click on this and select solid. And from solid, I'm gonna select white. Because first I want you guys to see something else. So let's just keep it that way. And here you can see whenever I'm clicking this, we are having this page in landscape. So one thing that I can do is actually we can just flip it like this, and we can have this as portrait mode. But for the moment, I'm just going to work with landscape. And yeah, that's about it. So here at the top of my left corner, you can see we have something else as well. So this is actually the frame that you already see. Then we have this rectangle. So if I can just draw a rectangle over here, then I can draw a circle. If I just click alter, if I just hold shift, it will give me a perfect circle. So I can just have it like something like this. Then I can have a polygon. So I can just make it big maybe. So you can see we can do different sort of shapes. Then I have this star. So let's have this star as well. This star doesn't look very good, so I'm just gonna delete this one. And let's take another star. And when you are putting a star out there or any shape out there, if you just hold the key shift and draw, it will give you the perfect shape. So this is the star that I wanted. And you can have an image over here as well. So for the moment, let's just work with these couple of things. Let's just give them some different color. So if I just go on and give them some different color, maybe for this I'm just gonna go with this color. Then for this I'm gonna use this dark green. For this I'm gonna use this color, and for the last one I can use just uh, this orange type color. So one thing that you can do actually, you can actually use multiple shapes, and you can just use them both. So if I just select both of them, you can see we have some sort of options that I can select from here. One is the union selection, one is the subtract, one is the intersect, and the other one is exclude. So for a moment, let's just have this like this, and let's just copy everything, and let's duplicate this one and one last time. So let's grab everything. So for the moment, I'm just keeping my star over here because I'm gonna work with these four. So first I'm gonna work with these two, then I'm gonna work with these two. So if I just select these three and go to union selection, and if I click this one, you can see everything has become one color. So everything has become one color. Now if I just click this one and drag this around, everything will move like this. Then for the second part, if I just click these three and click subtract, then it will give me something like this, because it will just basically subtract uh, some portion from the another portion. Then here, if I just, let's just keep it like this and keep it like this. So if I just click these three, if I just click these three and go to here, and let's do intersect, so everything is gone. for let's just have 2 and see what intersect does. Intersect, so you can see intersect is basically this. So what this is doing, this is basically uh, taking the first part, which is the red one, and this is slicing the green part, and this is only remaining this little circle portion. So if I just click this one and hit intersect, you can see we only have the circle portion. And for the last part, if I just click here and go to exclude selection, you can see this is something like this. So this cut off all the part that is included. So this part was included, this part was included with this middle one. So this basically chop off of all the things out there. So that's basically it. You can do tons of cool things with these two amazing things. So that's basically it. So let's just delete everything because I don't need this anymore. And here you can have this pen tool as well. Basically you can draw any shape that you want. Then you can do some sort of fill in here as well. So you can do anything and fill it with the color. So basically that is it. And yeah, so I'm gonna delete this one as well because I no longer need this right now. So I can just cancel this one and delete this. And here you can have a text as well. If I click on text, and it's a better, bigger text. So for the moment, I can just write, Tian is learning, and I can make the text bigger by going here and let's write 100 maybe. So yeah, Tian is learning. And one thing that you can one thing that you can do, here you can see we have auto height and auto width. So basically what you can do, you can just click here and it will take the height by default. So it will just give the height that is needed. So that is it. And if I just click this one and let's make this a component. So if I just click this one and click component, so now it is a component. And if I just copy this one and paste it couple of times, so you can see we have uh, three line of let three lines. So basically, sorry, I'm gonna delete this one. So we have 3 lines. And if I just change any of this, like if I go to the solid and if I change the background into basically a red, which is not looking very nice. So for the moment I'm just keeping it this darkish red. You can see all the components are changing. That's basically what you have when you make something as a component, and when you change that particular component, you basically change everything. So when I'm just changing one component, I'm just changing everything because basically everything is a copied version of this one. So that's how it works. And if I just close this one and go down here, and if I just so yeah, that's basically it. So I'm gonna remove all this as well, and then let's go and create a circle. Maybe let's create a circle, and here I'm gonna have an image drawn here. So one cool thing about Figma is you can actually have some of their image from their image library. If you just click on right click and go to plugins, and here you can just have some of their plugins to use. Let's search for a plugin. Actually, I don't have any plugins right now, so I'm gonna use a photo from my desktop. So I have this photo of Among Us, which is a very popular game right now. So if I just click here and make it a bit small, I can just put it on top of this, and let's make this a mask. So here you can see you can just use this as a mask, and when I'm just using this as a mask, this is just basically having that portion of the image. And if I want to make everything, I want to select everything, I can just group them. So if I just go here and create group selection, I can just basically make them as a group. And now if I select this, you can see I can have this one selected, and this is just moving as I want. And if I just expand this, you can see all the things that is within that group. I have one thumbnail and one ellipse. So basically that's it. And if I just want, I can just remove this as well. So I can just click here, and I can just remove this. So let's delete this one. So let's make a couple of things for the website that I want to have in my Figma. So for the website, I want to have a logo over here and a navigation over here. So for that, I want to have some sort of a column to guide me. So here you can see I have like 10 columns. So all I need to do is I need to just open this eye. So basically that is it. And if I just zoom in, I can just write a couple of things right here. So here I can just grab the type, uh, grab the text and write home. So the text is a bit large than I wanted. So I want it to here I don't want it to be 100. Let's make it 18. Let's make it slightly bigger than 18, maybe 22. I want to have the auto width solution so that I can get the width. And let's make this not regular, bold maybe. So yeah, this is bold right now, and let's make this 30. So I have this home, but this is not looking very nice because I only have home right now. And let's change the font as well. So let's look for some crazy looking fonts over here. Uh, almost all. I don't know what font I'm gonna use over here. This is too bold, right? Yeah. Okay, this is a simple looking font. So I'm just gonna keep this one and paste it couple of times. So I have this, then I have it over here. Uh, then let's have it here. Okay. So let's change this into something else like blog. Then here I can just write review. Then here I can just write contact us, maybe contact, and yeah, home blog review contact. So that's how I made my first navigation. So here I want to have a logo type something. So let's go over here and let's have an ellipse, and let's press shift, and let's make it a big logo. So you can see this is already giving me some sort of direction that you are aligned with your text right now. And if I just make it over here, and I can just keep pressing the shift, and I can just keep it right here, and I want to give it another different color, maybe a gradient one. So in order to give it a gradient color, you need to go to linear, and for the first color I want it to have a reddish, dark reddish color, and for the second one let's have a dark, mm, no, this is not looking good. Let's have so right now you can see we have a decent looking color. If I just close the grid over here, if I close the grid over here, where's the grid? You can see we have a cool looking navigation. Then we have this logo which doesn't say anything, so I'm gonna put something over here. So let's get back the column, and here I want to type something. Let's just write TR actually. Let's write T, only T, and it will be in the middle. And let's have the size a bit bigger. Let's say 20, sorry, 40, 50. So yeah, 50 sounds nice. But I want it to be in a different font. So let's go. This font looks nice. So let's have something else. This is a bit, no. Mm, there was one font called Sepia something. Let's check that one. Uh, I forgot the name actually. Isn't it frustrating when you want to work with a font and you don't remember the name? So let's just work with this one. So I'm just gonna keep it in the middle, and let's change the color. The color looks good actually. In the red with the black. Mm, okay. Let's just keep it that way, and let's have some sort of image over here. So for the image, you can just go to undraw, and you can grab SVG from there. Open source illustrations for us. So I can just browse now, and here I want to have a simple looking illustration. So let's have this one maybe. Uh, uh, yeah, this looks cool. So let's download this SVG for the project. And so we have our SVG right here, and okay, so basically this is a food delivery company that we have right now. Okay, so let's type something over here as well. So let's type, what can we type? Uh, let's type order anything online. Let's type order any food online. Order any food online. Okay. I'm gonna keep this aligned with this one, and let's have a button over here as well. So for the button, I can just go and grab another text, or I can just grab this one and copy this one so that I can just change. No, I can just grab this one and copy paste this one right here, and here I can just add auto layout. Okay, and for the background, let's see. For the background, I'm gonna use, first I'm gonna change the name, order now, and I'm gonna make it a bit small. uh, so instead of 450, I'm gonna make it what, 30. So yeah. And for the background, I'm gonna have this background, maybe this one. Mm, okay, so we have our button right here. But if I just close this one, if I just click this one and close the column right now, you can see it, how it looks. So I'm not liking this line down here, so I'm gonna zoom in and select this line. Where is this line? So basically this is the line and I don't want it, so I'm gonna delete this one, baby. So yeah, I don't want to have that line, and I'm not liking this as well. So if I click this one, I can just remove this one. I'm not liking this one. This seems cool, but I want it to have the same gradient as this one. So what I can do, I can just go to fill, and I can just go to solve gradient. Then I can just use this color, or maybe this color. So in order to do that, I can just go over here and click this one, and for this one I can just click this one again and click this one. So there we go, we have the gradient as same as this one. So basically this is it, and I can do the same thing for this one as well. Here I can have the gradient. Let me scroll this. In the fill section, linear, then for this one I can have this color, and for this one I can have this color, and the gradient should go from the left side to right, maybe from the left side corner to the right side corner. So yeah, or maybe something like this, from middle to middle. Actually I'm gonna reverse this one, from here to here. Okay, so basically you get the gist. You can just work with it anything like you want. And there's a bit of space over here, so I'm just gonna drag this a bit over here, and let's get back that column so I know where I'm working right now. So yeah, we have the logo over here, the home navigation over here. Then we have order any food online, order now. And suppose you want to have something over here down the line, you can just use the pen tool. So basically what you can do, you can just go to here. So basically that is it, and I can just have some sort of color in this. If I go down here, I can just click any color. What is diamond? No, I don't want diamond. So I can just copy the same gradient from here as well. So if I just click here, and let's have this one, and for this one I will have this one maybe. Um, yeah, where did the gradient go? So, oh, I'm sorry, I was working on stroke. No, I don't want to work on stroke. I want to work on fill. So let's go here, solid, then here. Uh, for this part, I want this color, and for this part, I want this color. So yeah, and basically we have our gradient done. I want the gradient to be from here to here, from this corner, from this corner to this corner. Okay, so basically we are done, and I can just where's the gradient? So all I did was I kept the gradient under the Tian's practice page, and that's how this is under this right now. So basically this is it. This is how you can just make your own website in your Figma, and this is very simple and easy to work with. Basically you can just go and drag and drop anything that you want. If you want to do something else, let's say you want to have an moon over here, maybe a half moon. So what you can do, you can just go to shape and you can draw an ellipse. Let's draw an ellipse, and let's copy this one and paste it again. Let's copy this one and paste it again. So we have something like this, and if I just select both of them and subtract, then we have our own half moon, which is cool, right? So what you can do, we can just keep this moon under this one, so that I can just work with this. I can just keep this over here or here as you wish. So I'm gonna keep it right here, and for the moon color, uh, let's have something like this, a dark moon, red moon, so something like this. So if I just click on Tian's practice page and turn off the columns grid right now. So you can see our website looks something like this. So here we can have a sun as well if you want. So for the moment I'm not doing that, and if you want you can just customize this button as well. For suppose you want to do something with this button, so what you can do, you can just select this, and uh, you can just select this, and you can do some sort of animation on this. Like if you want to click on this, what will happen? So that I will show in another episode maybe. This episode is getting too long already, so I'm gonna dive into that in another episodes. But for now, you can just practice with Figma. Basically, you can do bunch of cool stuff with Figma when you are working with it. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Techtian, because I'll be making this sort of videos which will be engaging, I guess. So yeah, till next time everyone, take care.